Hello again, my friends, and happy solstice to you all. This ritual marks a full year of online rituals for Denton CUUPS. Last summer solstice was our first, and this may hopefully be our last. As the numbers trend downward, we may well be able to gather together, at least in small numbers, for our fall celebrations. Tonight, though, we gather around our computers again. We honor the deities of Egypt today, deities of balance and the duality of life. Ma'at in all her ways of living rightly, and Sekhmet, Hathor, two sides of the goddess of healing and war. So here we go, using the oldest religious observational texts we have to produce a very non-traditional 21st century gathering made possible by modern technology. At the beginning of every Egyptian spell or ritual that we have on record, there is a section, a paragraph, if you will, of red. This is called the rubric. It tells us what is to come in the ritual of prayer or spell written after it. In colloquial terms, it's the stage direction. In some cases, that's literal. It would tell you what stance to take during the ritual, what prayer position to hold your hands in, which part of the temple to stand in, and what offerings to make. We're not ancient Egyptians, and this is not Kemet, modern Egypt, or even a distant province of the land of the Nile. Yet here, in this real and unreal space that is the internet, we have come to rebuild our temple to the Neteru, the old gods of Egypt. We have come to rededicate ourselves and this place in the ways of order, and in the name of the goddess of the right ways of being. For this purpose, this is my rubric, written in red, to tell us what is to come. May it be done right and correctly. Thank you. Hotep, Dur Neteru a Kemet, Dur Neteru a Sekhmet, Dur a Ka, Dur Het Heret, Dur Sekhmet, Dur Ma'at, Techner Ma'at, Techner Neteru. I Hetram Heset Neteru. I stand before you as a priestess of this temple, as a prophet of the ways of the gods, in the ways of Ma'at that we are here to honor. O deities of Egypt, O Neteru I Kemet, ascend from the Tuat, this our solid earth, and return to the Duat, the land of eternal stars, and then descend again from the heavens to the earth and unite them together in power of those above with those below.
I enter the dark. I shine in the dark. I pass through and can see. Light grow, light come forth, light rise, light come up. You who are outside, come in.
O great gods of Egypt, look upon us, we ask, and be glad as we would honor you and ask your blessings in these new times. To all the Netero, we give thanks for the joy it is to partake in this most amazing life within the great cosmos, which I have often failed to do. I swear to thee I am not done. I have not done so to be ungrateful and prideful, but only out of ignorance. I have come here now to recall the wonder and the joy it is to know that we are here. Yet that we are here together and apart with those who have come and gone before us, with those who are here now and with those who will come after us. We thank you and the quiet ones within this very land beneath our feet, and to all the Neteru and Heku by any name. May the shortest night and longest day to come bring blessings to us all. I, Hetram, Heset, Neteru.
We are here as the voice of the way of being in balance. We come to honor you. Attend us, we ask, that you may hear the song of Ma'at. Our greeting to you, gods of Egypt. We are traveling through uncertain times, as all times are uncertain, availed against foes known and unknown, whom we can fight and those against whom we have no defenses. I, your priest, am here to ask for your blessings as I walk the path that you yourself have prepared. Blessed be those who know you. All who behold you are blessed. I have not ignored your plan of Ma'at. Grace us with your countenance. Let us praise it so as to proclaim your power, so as to let prosperity know your might. May your Ba swoop from the Duat this great Sekhmet and every day, and fill this place so that all may learn to walk in the way that is right for life and justice.
Blessed be the void that births all life. Blessed is the goddess Nut, who births the stars in the sky and the Nile that gives us life. Blessed is Asir, who rules the next world, Lord of the Tuat. Great Asir, foremost of the Westerners. Hail to thee, gods of all Egypt, all the gods of both kingdoms. Be praised. Come in peace, O glorious Neteru. Grant us another day of knowing the joy of life with your blessing, unworthy though we all may be. Come, I beseech you in the name of Egypt. O gods, grant us justice. O gods, grant us healing. O gods, grant us justice. O gods, grant us healing. O gods, grant us the peace of knowing we are doing the right work at the right time in this place. O gods, grant us healing. O gods, grant us justice. O gods, grant us the peace of knowing we are doing the right work at the right time in this place. Ma'at, Het Heret, Sekhmet. Grant us your grace, O gods.
This beer is for you, O gods of Egypt. May you be refreshed by this gift. We present that which flows forth from you, that your heart shall continue to beat. For it is with you that all comes forth at the sound of your voice. In the Egypt that was, Kemet, the black land, that fertile, narrow band where life could flourish, was a sacred place. It stood between the water, the blessed river that was the giver of all life, and the desert. And each year at the longest day, the season of inundation began. The Nile rose with the blood of Osir, most revered Osiris, that red silt that made the land fertile, and with the tears of Ozet for her husband, who was slain. And from this annual flood, new life would come.
Here, now, far from the land of Kemet, far from the old temples of Amun, we too stand balanced between the desert to our west and the wet lands to our east. We stand balanced upon this longest day as we wait for the sun to wane and the coolness to return, and for life once more to cycle through the great journey of years. I am a child of earth and sky. I am a child of the life-giving river and the great green sea. I am a child in search of Ma'at. A child in search of balance between seeking joy and seeking wisdom, between seeking strength and seeking wellness. I would do what is right. I would stand in defiance of those who would do wrong, yet I am only a child of the mortal realm. I am only one small voice of the people of the Black Land and the Red Land, and all the lands between them. I would do what is right, but I am so very weary. I would do what is right, but my world is plagued by illness. I am a child of the Tuat, great Neteru, and I beseech thee, Lady of Healing and Lady of War, Lady of Life and Lady of Happiness, how may I do what must be done to live in the way of Ma'at? Bless me, I ask, and all those who would stand with me. We come before you with offerings. We come before you with battered hearts, shaky hands, and with so very little voice left. Yet I am here, and I would do what is right. We are here on the land, on this sacred earth that we ourselves have consecrated. O great gods of Egypt, grant us, we ask, safe passage from here till the realm of magic. Great Amun-Ra, who hears all prayers, who travels the Duat each night, we beseech you, O great Lord of both lands of Egypt, grant us safe passage. Open the way that we might walk in. We leave behind the chaos of the day and the chaos of the night and the chaos of Apep and Set, and move towards the gods of life and of living well. We begin with the re-establishment of this temple. We are here as Ra in the beginning. This is for us the first land, the first lotus, the first pyramid. We create this space between the two mountains as our temple. We create this space here in the Tuat, the land where the Nile flows north to the great green in reflection of the Duat, the world without and within, where the gods and those who exist in Ma'at live in unending balance. May it be a barrier against the chaos which threatens the established order of Ma'at, and may it be a good and proper dwelling for Isis and Osiris, their divine guests, the priests who serve them, and all who are gathered here on this holy day.
O gods and souls of this temple, this place, you are prosperous if I am prosperous, and I am prosperous if you are prosperous. Your Kas are strong because my Ka is strong, and my Ka is strong because your Ka is strong. Great Amun, foremost of all living cows, as everything lives, so I live. The two pylons of a tomb are protections for our flesh, as the two horizons are protections for the flesh of the gods. Give us, I ask, life, stability, strength about my whole body, as the Neteru live. We are here as your priests to make offerings and rejoice. All those gathered here would rejoice.
Awake and rise beautifully in peace. O temple, child of older temples, awake and rise, spirits of this place. Awake and rise beautifully in peace. Awake beautifully in peace and arise beautifully in peace, gods who are here in this place.
O gods who are in this temple, gods who are in all Egyptian temples, gods who are in the sky, who are on the earth, all the Neteru, as you rest, so may you wake. Awake and rise and be at peace. You awake beautifully and in peace.
To those who come in love and friendship, I welcome you. You who have come to honor the sun and the God of the sun, be at ease. You who would pay tribute to the gods of Egypt, draw near as we invoke the gods of this temple. Welcome, those who come with no lies upon their tongues. Welcome those who come in search of righteous anger and the flame of fighting for justice. Welcome to the land of my parents, the land of stars and starlit seas, the land of going forth by day and by night. I am the lady of the twilight, between dark and light, between war and healing, between vengeance and justice. I stand as she who fills the waters with blood to protect the innocent. I am Sekhmet, daughter of Ra. Mine is the heart of carnelian, blood red and strong, twisted roots grown strong and flowers grown anew. I am she who is the consuming fire of remaking, of remitting the wrongs done to those who do not deserve ridicule, do not deserve violence, do not deserve pain. I knock upon the doors of the dead, the doors of the Duat, and say, I am here. I will do the right thing in the eyes of the gods, even when the armies of men stand against me. I give you the blessings of the Eye of Ra, the blessings of steadfastness and honor, the blessings of a heart of carnelian, blood red with the strength of tangled roots, grown strong and flowers grown anew after rain. For no fight is forever, no night, no day, nor year, nor eon. The way of Ma'at is ever flowing. There are yet things worth fighting for. Go now and be strong. Go now to the land of the Tuat, for this place is not for you yet. Go now and do rightly.
The sky is yours, the earth is yours. The way of going forth by day is yours. Praise to you in peace. You shall not be separated from the Lord of the West. Ozet spreads her arms over you. She grants you restful peace. O gods, grant that the Waesir, true of voice, be among you in the beautiful West. Here is your cold water, forefather, foremother. Here is your water, great Neteru. May it refresh you in spirit. Dear to us, you blessed ancestors, Aka, those who have joined Osiris in the Duat. The day is done. The time of rest has come. Praise to you in peace. You will never be separated from the Lord of the West. Nut spreads the stars over you. She grants you peaceful rest. O gods, grant that Ma'at, true of voice, be among the beloved in the beautiful West. As they depart in peace, may they be forever in peace.
For the Egyptians, life was never certain. Food, water, and the next harvest were not guaranteed. The desert is always waiting, and Set is never sated. Apep, the great serpent, was always ready to destroy the way of Ma'at, of living in balance. The daily temple rituals ensured that the sacred order of Ma'at would be maintained and that civilization would continue. Our modern lives are far less fragile. Technology keeps the elements at bay, and our most common problem is too much food, not too little. Yet we are not so different from our Egyptian ancestors, and we still struggle to maintain balance in our work, with our families, in our country, and on our planet. By the performance of our rituals and our daily spiritual practices, we maintain the sacred order of Ma'at in our lives and in our land.
Seb, Ached Neteru, Am Techer Uk, He Avtet in Tutin Sechna.
May the gods of light walk between you and all the dark places you travel.
I, Hetram, Heset Neteru.
Grant us your grace, O gods.
I, Hetram, Heset Neteru.
Grant us your grace, O gods.
I, Hetram, Heset Neteru.
Grant us your grace, O gods.
I am a child of the Black Lands, the red lands, and all lands in between. I am a child of the sky, the earth, the life-giving river, and the great green sea. And I am weary and frightened yet. But I will go to the land of the living yet, and with your blessings, I will do all I can to live in Ma'at and encourage others to do the same. We close the door, we set the seal. We have left with your great faces behind us.
Ke hefet na a ke abte sedet. Seb achted neteru am cherug. Ta eftin secha. Hello, my friends. When I wrote and filmed A Brief Socially Distanced, we were all even in our own homes, ritual last year for summer solstice, I never thought I'd be filming a second because we would be apart still. But here we are. I truly believe we can gather together by fall equinox, but for now, here we are together, virtually and apart. I hope you enjoyed the ritual. May we go forward and honor our ancestors, our gods, and the bonds of community yet. May we go forward in Ma'at together. May we find our balance and the right way to be in balance in this new, old, and yet different world. Be well, my friends. Go in wisdom, and may the gods walk between you and the remaining ills of this world. Imhotep. Peace be with you.